at the World of Concrete for 2026. We're in the DeWalt booth with probably one of the most innovative developments at the entire show. I've pinned down Gordon here. He's going to tell us all about it. We're going to get a demonstration. This, you mark it down in your book when you watch this video, this innovation is going to change construction forever, in my opinion. What do you think? Tell us all about it. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure meeting you. So, really excited to tell you about our robotic drilling solution today. So, we got approached by a contractor who's like, hey, I'm drilling thousands of holes in data centers, and it's dangerous for my guys. You know, it's very repetitive.
Yes.
And it's really taken us a long time. So they're like, hey, there must be a better solution to all of this. So we worked with our partner here at Auguste Robotics, who's a local Las Vegas-based robotics company, and they had developed a robot to mark for conventions like this.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, we've got a really awesome rotary hammer and dust extractor. Let's maybe combine these together so that we can automate that process of drilling holes in the ground. Now, it's like, wait a second, well, why would that matter so much? Well, you got these data centers and they're putting, on average, 7,000 holes in a room. For a team of people to do that, it takes them 7 to 8 weeks on their schedule.
How many men?
The numbers off the top, like maybe a crew of like 10 to 12 people.
So a crew of 10 to 12 people. So you said, how many, 7 weeks?
Yeah, 7 weeks at least on the schedule.
7 weeks for we're gonna call it 10 men.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take the robot to do it?
So when we ran this for them,
yes,
we took 4 robots on that same job site.
4 robots.
7 days.
7 days. So 7 weeks, 7 days. I'm not good at math. Maybe we should have the robot do the math too. Like,
I know, I'm not good at that either.
What kind of time? Like, think about the time savings by using the robot. Here's the other thing though that kind of excites me with insurance premiums on the rise. I mean, you have to, I'm sure you will insure the robot, but is it as much as workers' comp?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, when we always think about hazards, OSHA, things like that, removing the hazard completely is one of the key ways to make it better.
Do you know what the funny part is that, so we've walked the show, we see a lot of innovation that talks about safety and how to extend the life of people in the trades. And that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
I've seen people like friends, families, relatives with debilitating illnesses and injuries, and it affects them, right?
The vibration, the dust, everything like that.
I think it's crazy that DeWalt, instead of building a better handheld tool for a person to use, they've eliminated the person in the capacity of the physical activity, and they're using a robot. You can't be any more like proactive for extending the person's career in the trades.
Yeah.
The people that were operating the rotary hammers are now able to operate the tool via tablet or
Exactly, yeah. So we took our partners here, Union Steamfitters, had never used a robot before. We trained them on how to use the system, and now they run the robot. So these guys, they love doing this.
So it's pretty intuitive.
It's very intuitive.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you're able to, like you said something about a station there.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through the process of how that would work because this is such new technology.
Yeah.
People might, I don't know, maybe some people are fearful. Like, oh, this might take my job.
Yeah.
You could be running from instead of standing there using the rotary hammer, now you'll be using the tablet. How does that work? Can you show us?
Sure. So the way it works is we will get a contract drawing from the contractor, so a layout of their floor of their building.
Okay.
So if they're using BIM or virtual design, CAD, things like that, we'll upload that onto our tablet to show us the location of their holes, but also any obstacles as well. So after we've uploaded that onto here, we'll lay out control points on the ground so we know what the building's dimensions are.
Okay.
And then we'll set up what we call our guiding station over there. So think of it for folks in the industry, a total station.
Okay.
So that you know exactly where you are in the building. Once you've set that up, then the robot can talk to the guiding station to see, hey, where am I in relation
to the points
on the floor? Exactly. Okay. So there's no need for layout. You don't need to actually put anything on the ground because the guiding station will tell the robot exactly where it needs to go. Wow. So the whole layout portion that you have to do, you don't have to do that anymore.
So I don't know if I'm asking too many questions that are proprietary, but so those points, like before, we've done distribution centers for large online retailers.
Sure.
And they would use at points their robot system worked on cabling in the floor.
Yep.
None of that's necessary
None of that.
anymore. So it's using like radio, or how is it working point-wise? How's it communicating?
Good question. So we are actually using Wi-Fi and lasers. So it creates a mesh network.
Okay.
So it's a fleet-based system. So you can actually have multiple guiding stations on your site. So instead of having a one-to-one relationship where how you're saying, like, got to follow a cable or something on the floor, no worries for that. This guiding station, if it gets blocked, if I'm in the way, if you've got multiple of them set up, it'll talk to another guiding station. And they can free drive from point to point, and then they check in to make sure they're in the right spot.
Wow, we're literally in the future. We have arrived in the future, in my opinion. Can you do a demo for us?
Absolutely. I'm gonna have folks step back a little bit here.
Okay.
So we can step off to the side here. So what happens here, when I hit the run command, you'll notice that laser there is shining on to that robot.
Yeah.
So that's determining distance. That's going to determine how close it is. Now you might notice this robot's going to shimmy a little bit. It's going to move side to side, front to back, to narrow down to that point within 1/8 of an inch. That's the accuracy of this thing. So once it confirms it's in the correct spot, it then issues the command to the robot to say, hey, go ahead and drill. And then you'll see that rotary hammer there start dropping down.
Okay.
And then it's going to turn on the dust extractor and begin drilling. So we're drilling right. I think we're in the right spot. So you see it's lowered itself down. And as it's doing this, it's updating the operator so they can see what holes are done and which ones aren't.
Wow, dude.
So now that it finishes that hole, it's going to drive right over here and do that missing hole right there. There is a Lidar camera on there, so you think your Waymos, your self-driving cars, same technology on the front there. So that way, because a job site, they're busy, you can't just have a clear haul. There might be a pallet in the way, a lift in the way. So again, it's going to check in, make sure it's in the correct spot. It's going to shift a little bit. You can move side to side. It's on Omni wheels. And you'll notice they're pretty nonchalant about being around it. Like, it keeps everything contained.
Listen, think about all the particulate that's not becoming air. Like, it almost doesn't seem like work is being done because there's no fanfare about it.
Exactly.
It's crazy how efficient it is.
It's kind of funny when we started showing this to people. They're like, "Oh man, this is super cool." You see the robot drive around, and then they got kind of bored of it because they're like, "Oh, it's just doing what you expect it to do. It's going to the spot you told it to, and it puts the hole there."
Yeah, you want to laugh? I'm going to go back to the thing. Yeah, it's doing what you would expect it to do. Yeah, it's doing the job. It's not complaining about the job. It's not complaining about, it's just getting the job done. There's no fanfare. You don't have to have like psychology classes with your employees. It's amazing.
Yeah, the really cool thing about this is just the schedule savings that the contractor gets, but it's also the safety. It's the productivity.
I agree. Totally agree. And it's great for insurance premiums. Listen, it's an investment, of course.
It is an investment.
But the reality is that the return and the savings in those other aspects, I love it. Listen, I love my insurance broker, but I really hate the insurance companies.
You'd love to pay them less.
I would love to pay them less. I think this is terrific.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much for the demonstration. This is, what do they call it? This is the Belle of the ball, bro. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. Let us know down in the comment section below what you think, though. Do you love this innovation? I gotta tell you, here's the thing. A lot of people have believed, like, for instance, with the emergence of AI and the robots, people have said that construction is, we're pretty much safe because robots can't do our job. Is this the beginning of the end? Everyone, we want to know. Leave it all below. With that, I want to say I appreciate you and everyone being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope to see you all on the next one.